For Canada, we have number 3, Micah Teixeira. Number 5, Devon Norano Teixeira. Number 6, Jonathan Roberts. Number 7, Lyle Fernandez. Number 9, Ken Pereira. Number 10, Adrian Danrad. Number 11, Tyler Branco. Number 12, Joshua Campbell. Number 13, Jiwanjot Bat. Number 17, Gurtej Daliwal. Number 20, Adam Kapasi. And number 31, Pardeep Kunar. And for Guyana, number 1, Medroy Scotland. Number 2, Anthony Cole. Number 3, Hilton Chester. Number 4, Kareem McKenzie. Number 5, Marvin Dannett. Number 6, Rayon Branford. Number 7, Aroydi Branford. Number 9, Adoremi Simon. Number 10, Jamar Josana. Number 11, Jason DeSantos. Number 13, Andrew Stewart. And number 14, Robert France. And your umpires, Shane Lewis of Barbados and Jonathan Altamirano of Mexico. Let's hear it for our bronze medal teams. Please stand for the national anthem of Canada. For Canada, we have number 3, Micah Teixeira. Number 5, Devon Norano Teixeira. Number 6, Jonathan Roberts. Number 7, Lyle Fernandez. Number 9, Ken Pereira. Number 10, Adrian Danrad. Number 11, Tyler Branco. Number 12, Joshua Campbell. Number 13, Jiwanjot Bat. Number 17, Gurtej Daliwal. Number 20, Adam Kapasi. And number 31, Pardeep Kunar. And for Guyana, number 1, Medroy Scotland. Number 2, Anthony Cole. Number 3, Hilton Chester. Number 4, Kareem McKenzie. Number 5, Marvin Dannett. Number 6, Rayon Branford. Number 7, Aroydi Branford. Number 9, Adoremi Simon. Number 10, Jamar Josana. Number 11, Jason DeSantos. Number 13, Andrew Stewart. And number 14, Robert France. And your umpires, Shane Lewis of Barbados and Jonathan Altamirano of Mexico. And now for the anthem of Guyana. Starting team for Canada is Micah Teixeira, Jonathan Roberts, Lyle Fernandez, Ken Pereira, Gurtej Daliwal, and Adam Kapasi. And for Guyana, Medroy Scotland, Rayon Branford, Aroydi Branford, Jamar Josana, Andrew Stewart, and Robert France. Here we go. For Canada, we have number 3, Micah Teixeira. Number 5, Devon Norano Teixeira. Number 6, Jonathan Roberts. Number 7, Lyle Fernandez. Number 9, Ken Pereira. Number 10, Adrian Danrad. Number 11, Tyler Branco. Number 12, Joshua Campbell. Number 13, Jiwanjot Bat. Number 17, Gurtej Daliwal. Number 20, Adam Kapasi. And number 31, Pardeep Kunar. And for Guyana, number 1, Medroy Scotland. Number 2, Anthony Cole. Number 3, Hilton Chester. Number 4, Kareem McKenzie. Number 5, Marvin Dannett. Number 6, Rayon Branford. Number 7, Roydy Branford. Number 9, Adoremi Simon. Number 10, Jamar Josana. Number 11, Jason DeSantos. Number 13, Andrew Stewart. And number 14, Robert France. And your umpires, Shane Lewis of Barbados and Jonathan Altamirano of Mexico. Let's hear it for bronze medal teams. Please stand for the national anthem of Canada.
Into his own half. This is Teixeira. Canada trying to work the ball. Stolen by Stewart. This is Teixeira. Stolen by, and the Guyanese coming out aggressive. And an excellent goal! An early goal. The Guyanese coming out aggressive, like I said. And an early goal by the Guyana skipper. France, excellent build-up on the left-hand side of the Canadian defense by Hassano.
Excellent goal from Guyana.
This is Teixeira. Going all the way over to Pereira. This is Roberts now being fouled by Branford. This is Roberts trying to go deep through the left-hand side of the Guyana defense. Ball going into touch. This is Guyana trying to control the game from the back. This is Branford. Ball going off the stick and into touch by a Canadian player. This is Branford going across to Hassana. Hassana squaring the ball across the Canadian goal, but no one was there to pick it up. This is Pereira, the experienced Pereira, Ken Pereira, the captain of the Canadian team. Canada controlling deep in their half. Very, very patient. Lyle Fernandez losing possession. Guyana now with Branford at the back, trying to go through the center of the Canadian defense. Ball coming off the foot of Dianrad for the Canadians. A shot on goal by Guyana. It's a long corner coming off the pad of the goalkeeper for Canada. The goalkeeper is Kaspazi. This is Guyana attacking viciously on the right hand side of the Canadian defense. That was Hassano on that occasion.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see the Guyana team attacking with such ferocity. This is what they need to do. This is the kind of game they have to take the game to the Canadians. And they're doing just that at the beginning of the game.
Well, the Canadians are very experienced and a very well-oiled unit. They wouldn't lie down and die like that. But the Guyanese will have to be aggressive in order to come out victorious here this afternoon. They cannot try to hold on to a one-goal lead. This is indoor hockey. In indoor hockey, one goal is not a big lead. So this is Branford going deep. And an excellent ball off the boards, trying to find Stewart. Ball going into touch. This is Hassano now. Aggressive counter-attack. End-to-end hockey. This is Hassano trying to blast the ball in, coming off the stick of Pereira, but it's a dangerous play against Hassano. This is Pereira now. Teixeira to Pereiro. The conventional back two for Canada. Guyana applying a high press in the form of Hassano and the captain France. But this is Teixeira, cool, calm, trying to come through the middle, finding Bath. Bath being pressured by the Guyana captain. Hassana there, and they're stealing the ball away, and this is Hassana now. Deep in the Canadian territory on the left-hand side. Shot being taken by Stewart. Ball going into bounds. Alan, your take so far on the first 5 minutes of this game?
Possession has all been majority to Guyana. We seem to have caught the Canadians off guard. They're now regrouping. They've made a few changes. Possibly we'll see a rejuvenated Canadian team. But so far it's all Guyana in terms of possession and play. A lot of movement from the Guyanese players seems to have unsettled the Canadians in the early few minutes of this game.
Yes, if this was a boxing match, you would have said the Canadians were stunned early in the first round. But the Canadians, we know, is a very experienced team. They're not going to lie down and die like that. But this is Guyana trying to come away again with the captain, number 14, France. Ball dispossessed. This is Bart. Hassana now broken the play up. Hassana coming away, coast to coast dribbling. This is end-to-end stuff, like basketball in the NBA. End-to-end stuff. This is Guyana, Brantford to Brantford. The two Brantford brothers controlling the back. Tries to go through the center of the Canadian defense. This is Teixeira now for Canada. Goes deep back to Bath. Bath over to number 5, Teixeira. Bath to Teixeira. Teixeira tries to go down the board. Stolen by Stewart. Picked up back by Teixeira. Teixeira back to Bath. Bath deep in the Canadian half. Loses it out to Hassano. Hassano going to his captain, France, deep in the right-hand side of the Canadian defense. He weaves, he turns, he spins his way around and earns Guyana another penalty corner. The first of the match for Guyana. Just over 5 minutes gone in this half. Alan.
We're seeing some total hockey play from the Guyana team. Excellent play by the captain in the D. He actually took out 2 Canadian players, which I thought was a bit harsh. I thought he should have laid off the ball, but he did what he did and he got through and he earned him a short corner, penalty corner. Great.
And interesting. We'll see what the setup here will be. Is Brantford, number 7. Rody Brantford seems to be the flicker. Stewart, the stick stop. And we have Hassano backing up on the other side of the D. Ball going to be inbound by the Guyana captain. France to Brantford. Brantford off the post. An excellent shot. And again, the Guyanese coming out fighting here, having the Canadians just dodge the bullet. An excellent flick by Brantford coming off the post. But this is Canada now, attacking deep in the Guyana half. Canada was attacking with number 7, Fernandez, Lyle Fernandez. Ball goes out of touch, off the stick of the other Brantford brother. This is Rayon Brantford. This is Bart though, trying to control deep in the Canadian half.
Short corner to Canada, penalty corner to Canada.
And Canada would have just earned a penalty corner. And Alan, we're seeing during the course of this tournament, good officiating by the umpires, but a lot of players are questioning the calls of the umpires.
I'm not for one for seeing players question umpires. I one thing the players should concentrate on playing. Let the umpires do the umpiring. We're seeing too much chatter during the games. The players wanting to umpire the game at the same time.
This is a little over 12 minutes remaining in this half. Canada with the first short corner. And this is Roberts, and an excellent shot by Roberts. Right high up in the right-hand corner of the Guyana goal. So Canada has drawn level with the Guyanese. A large crowd here watching today being Saturday, not a working day. So the crowd will have come out to support Guyana in this bronze medal match. It's a do-or-die affair for the Guyanese, who won the bronze medal the last time the Pan Am tournament was played. The Canadians were the defending champions. Now they're both playing for the bronze medal. Guyana would love to retain their bronze medalship, and the Canadians are stunned so far in this tournament having to settle for playing for the bronze medal match.
Well, I think it's the first time that China is going to be out of the World Cup, generally. They've been defending champions for a number of years, playing in the World Cup. So it's a strange feeling for them to be playing in the bronze medal game.
Now we have Roberts switching positions and going on the center forward position for Canada. Roberts, no stranger to the Guyanese players. Actually, Roberts was born here in Guyana. And now Roberts tried to weave his way around the Guyanese defense. Stolen there by number 5 for Guyana as he tries to penetrate the Canadian defense. This is him again. Pushes the ball off the foot of Lyle Fernandez. And this is Marvin
slowed the game
Dummett.
down here brilliantly just now and changed the interest of the game completely.
And
that caught the Canadians slightly off guard.
And we saw Marvin Dummett playing exclusively at the back in the previous games for Guyana. And now he's in the forward role. We have the two Brantford brothers controlling defense for Guyana. And this is Canada with free push. This is number 10 for Canada, the Anrad going deep, trying to find Lyle Fernandez. Fernandez squaring the ball across the goal. It went harmlessly across the goal, and this is Guyana calling for the 1 minute timeout with a little over 9 minutes remaining in this half. A very fast-paced game, Alan.
Oh yes, Guyana came out with the zeal and gusto. You'd expect them, because I guess they want to win this game and retain their bronze medal. Somehow Canadians seem to look slightly jaded and tired. I don't know if it's all the hard games that they've played during this tournament has taken its toll on their legs, but it's yet to be seen. Canadians are a very good team, very skillful team, and when they get going in that diamond shape, it takes a lot to break them down. Guyana's got to work very hard, continue on this vein, if they're going to retain this bronze medal today.
Well, we've seen a number of combinational changes by the Guyana coaching staff. We saw Mackenzie, who was very dominant and having a lot of minutes in the previous matches, not seeing any action yet for the day. You see Jason DeSantos is having a relatively poor tournament for his standards. In my estimation, he's a far better player than that. But all in all, the Guyanese holding their own. Score 1 goal to Canada, 1 goal to Guyana, with almost half of the first half completed. So it's a very even game.
First half.
And this is the Brantford brothers again, controlling the back line for Guyana. This is Pereira. Pereira going to number 17, Dahalwala. Dahalwala, very tall player for Canada. And the way how hockey, international indoor hockey is being played now, you're not seeing a lot of tall players. A lot of small players, small in stature and height, playing the indoor game because it's a very quick game. A lot of movements, and most of the taller players settling to play the outdoor format. But this is number 5 for Guyana. Dummett trying to go through the Canadian center of defense. An infringement against him. Guyana continuing to be busy, continuing to swarm the Canadians in the 2s and 3s. Now this is the Guyana captain deep in the Canadian half. He tries to go around one defender, off the pads of the goalkeeper, into touch. And the Canadians have made a substitution with the goalkeeper. Have you noticed that, Alan?
I noticed that. For the first time in this tournament, they've introduced the number 2 goalkeeper.
Yes. Your thoughts on why that might be so? Is he injured, or is he just giving the younger player some playing time?
He's had a very good tournament so far. He's had a lot of work to do. So like I said, the Canadians look slightly tired for some strange reason. Possibly he's tired himself. I mean, he's kept a lot of goals in terms of time, saving. You know, it takes a lot out of you. So you've played every game. You probably need that little extra 5. Who's to know? You probably ask the coach for 5 minutes rest.
Guyana.
This is going to be a very difficult game.
Adapting for some changes as well. I see a favorite player of yours, Alan. I saw a favorite player of yours has just been introduced on the floor for Guyana, Mr. Chester. Favorite player of Alan. Now this is Chester. Hooks the ball across the Guyanese goal. And no one was there. But this is Teixeira coming away with it. Passing it to number 11 for Canada, the Santo. Now this is Brantford in the goal. And excellent scoring opportunity there by Hassano. Didn't take his time. All he had to do was stop the ball. It was he alone there and just convert. Instead, he went for the first time shot and the ball bubbled off the stick and went behind the goal.
That was not what we're accustomed to seeing from him. And I think Guyana just had an opportunity there that they made.
Guyana going back into a deep zone.
One of the Guyana players has gotten a green card. He's been sent off.
Yes, that's Dummett, the younger, not Dummett, Brantford, the younger of the two brothers. So Guyana now having disadvantage with players on the floor. This is Teixeira to Pereira, controlling things at the back for the Canadians. Guyana deep back into their zone. And this is the Canadians, number 5 for Canada, Teixeira, Devon Teixeira, flicking just wide of the Guyana goal. Now this is Dummett for Guyana, heavily guarded by 2 Canadians. Managed to get the ball out to Chester. Chester, a very little nimble player for Guyana, attacking deep in the right side of the Canadian defense, but he lost possession. Nevertheless, Guyana has regained possession. Brantford deep in the Guyana half with it. Finding his brother, who's back on the floor now. Weaves his way past 2 defenders and a reverse flick just wide of the Guyana upright, of the Canadian upright.
I know this crowd is enjoying seeing this game today. It's been pure hockey, very entertaining so far.
And the crowd is really into this match because the Canadian women and other supporters are here looking on at the Canadian team, and the local crowd is here to support the Guyanese. And this is Guyana with a possession.
There's no shortage of support for both teams at the moment.
And this is Guyana with a possession just in their own half, just behind the halfway line. This is the Brantford brothers again. This is the captain France. France well tackled by the Canadian keeper. Guyana earning a long corner. And this second keeper for the Canadians looks a bit frail in his stature. Kaspasi.
Pretty young man.
Adam Kapasi. This is Bart.
My estimation, he looks
Bart trying to find Dalawal. Dispossessed. This is France. France with a shot saved by the Canadian keeper. Saved by the Canadian keeper. He might be looking very nimble and frail, but he's very agile in goal. He has to be of some quality to be making the Canadian national team at this level. This is France now trying to dump it back to Dummett. Dummett loses possession to Teixeira. And this is Fernandez, Lyle Fernandez. Bart now with it for Canada, just over the halfway line. He goes back deep to Teixeira. Teixeira, a very cool customer, back to Bart. Both Teixeira and Bart have been on the Canadian national team for quite a while now, along with Roberts. And this is Fernandez. Tries to go past 2 defenders. Excellent tackle there by the older Dummett brother. So This is Brantford now for Guyana. Finding Stewart. Stewart has a reverse shot blocked by the Canadian keeper. Canada making a substitution. This is Pereira coming on for Teixeira. So at the back court for Canada is Pereira and Bath. And this is an opportunity here for Canada. And Canada has scored. A rebound coming out. And Teixeira, Devon Teixeira, number 5 for Canada, having an easy shot on the Guyana goal and resulting in a goal. So Guyana now behind, trailing Canada 2-1. A little over 2 minutes remaining in this half. This is number 12 for Canada. A substitute, Compel. Seeing some action for the first time. The Canadians now introducing a lot of the new players into the game. I don't think I had seen him in action earlier for the day. But this is Brantford stealing the ball now. Passing it over. Trying to find France. France has been dispossessed. This is Domet. The Canadians now back in their defensive mode, defending in a zone formation. Brantford over to Stewart. Stewart quickly finding his captain deep in the left-hand side of the Canadian defense. And France knows what he just did. Ran straight off into the sin bin, as you would call it. He's showing the green card for a violation. Defenders close up to him, blasting the ball into the defender, trying to injure the player. The referee, the umpires here, has to protect the players at all time. And this is Roberts shooting wide right across the Guyana goal. With 2 minutes remaining on the clock, the Canadians applying a whole court press on the Guyanese. This is Brantford going deep. And an excellent goal! An excellent goal by Short! A beautiful ball by Brantford off the board, finding Short. The Canadians came forward in numbers and the Guyanese caught them napping. The score 2-2 with a little under a minute remaining. The Canadians went for the gamble and it backfired against them. This is the Guyanese now defending with all the players behind. And excellent defense work by Guyana. Canada pressing forward now. Guyana would love to go into the half with the scores even to come out and play all four in the second half. This is the older Brantford. The Canadians pressing high again. He gets the ball through. The umpire says play on. And this is France, the Guyana captain, failing to convert. Maybe he was looking for the umpire to blow the whistle.
They were waiting for the whistle. And he was giving them an advantage.
But this is Bart now. Back to Pereira. Pereira back to Bart. Bart sending it deep for Roberts. Excellent goalkeeping there by the Guyana goalkeeper Scotland. Coming all the way out to smother things. And an excellent first half here by Guyana. End-to-end action, Alan. The Guyanese coming out, mixing it up with the Canadians and showing that they have some teeth and some claws and to fight this very interesting game.
We see some depth from the Guyana team finally in this tournament. That last play when they equalized, route one as I like to call it. Canadians were all in the other half, in the Guyana's half, and the defender had that forthright ability to pick the play straight down the middle, picking out the Guyana captain. Goal.
And that was 2 touches from the defense of the board straight onto the stick of Stewart, who with a one-time shot catching the Canadian keeper coming out and beating him to his right side. An excellent goal, brought the crowd to their feet, and an interesting second half upcoming.
Well, we look forward to an interesting final half of this game. I do think both teams have all to play for, and they'll be coming out guns blazing, both teams.
This is the bronze medal match. So we'll join you back just over 4 minutes for the start of the second half. Welcome back to the National Sports Hall as we are here to witness the second half of this bronze medal match between Guyana and Canada. Canada, the defending champions, playing for the bronze medal. Guyana won the bronze medal the last time this tournament was held, and we would love to retain that bronze medal, but the Canadians will have other ideas. Score 2-2, and this is Guyana captain France having an early shot on goal, well saved by the Canadian goalkeeper. The score level 2-2. Guyana scoring just on the stroke of halftime. This is the two Brantford brothers on court. This is the smaller brother trying to go cross court, looking to find Stewart. The ball went into touch behind the Canadian goals. This is Pereira and Teixeira controlling things for the Canadian at the back. Ball stolen near by Brantford. Brantford trying to find Hassano. The ball raised as he tried to make a reverse pass. On the floor for Canada is Teixeira, Pereira, Roberts, Dalawal, and Fernandez. This is Roberts now attacking the Guyana goal. The ball bubbling just past the Guyana, facing the Guyana goal, going into touch. The umpire indicating that it came off the stick of a Canadian. So this is Hassana now for Guyana, trying to turn, putting the ball onto the feet of the Canadian number 7. Fernandez, and an excellent shot there by Stewart. Ball hitting the side netting of the Canadian goal. And I'm pretty impressed with Stewart in the latter part of this competition. He's, to me, a defensive player, but now he's playing a lot of offense now.
He hasn't done too bad in the last 2 games playing as an offensive player. I'm hoping that this is some strategy that the coach has up its sleeve, because generally he's a very defensive player.
This is Hassana now coming away with it for Guyana. Hassana on the reverse flick. Goalkeeper coming all the way out, saving. And this is Teixeira coming away with it, thwarting the danger for Canada. Somehow, Alan, I feel that Guyana is going to pull this off.
Yeah, they're playing with the kind of urgency that you expect them to.
Guyana seems to be the more confident bunch.
Oh yeah, they look much fresher on the legs also. Canadians seem to be looking very tired. I don't know. Since the last game they played Argentina in the last 10 minutes, they look very tired. Possibly this is so.
And this will be tremendous for Guyana hockey if Guyana could pull this off. They've never beaten Canada in an international before, whether indoor or outdoor, and they will love to do so on home soil. But this is Teixeira and Pereira inching their way over into the Guyana half. The Guyanese defending deep into the circle, and the Canadians through Fernandez twisting and turning deep into the right-hand side of the Guyana defense. On the baseline, it's being guarded by Stewart and Hassano. And the Canadian player Dalwal has been shown the yellow card for pushing. So Canada now has the disadvantage when having a player down. Guyana would love to capitalize on this. This is the Brantford brothers controlling at the back. Dummett forward. A lot of changes by the Guyana coach with his formations, his substitutions and everything. Some of the guys who were playing, Dummett for example, was playing exclusively at the back in the preliminary matches, now opting to be used in the forward position. And Brantford, Arodi Brantford, number 7, was playing the forward position. Now he's playing at the back with his brother. We haven't seen McKenzie yet. For the day we haven't seen DeSantos either. And Tony Cole, who started in goal the last 2 games, has been out as well. So a number of changes the Guyana coaching staff would have brought in.
The changes have paid off because the team is playing excellent.
Yes, the team now is playing much more aggressive. And another excellent shot by France. A beautiful deflection. The goalkeeper was alert. Guyana gains a long corner. This is Brantford now, deep in the right side of the Canadian defense. Tries to go around the defender. Ball goes off the stick of a Canadian player and a long corner for Guyana. This is the Brantford and Dummett. Dummett touches it down short for Hassano. Hassano finds Brantford. Brantford trying to go up the reverse. Another excellent save by the Canadian keeper.
Reflex save.
Apparently the Canadians knew something about the Guyana attack today, and they changed the custodians in goal, and this little keeper is bringing off some marvelous saves for Canada.
This guy's keeping Canada in the game. He saved 2 absolutely bullet-like shots on goal.
This is Brantford now, going deep across to Dummett. Dummett dumping it inside. Won by Pereira. Pereira have it deep in the left side of the Canadian defense, trying to worm his way out. This is Bart now, trying his thing, being heavily guarded by 3 Guyanese players. Bart goes across the goal, finds Fernandez. Fernandez goes along to Dalwal. Dalwal turning excellently. The Guyanese goalkeeper came out early to smother the play, but another defender was there, and an infringement has occurred in the Guyana defense, resulting in a penalty corner for Canada. The Canadians opting to go from the left-hand side of the Guyanese goal. Jonathan Roberts is not on the floor, one of the better flickers for Guyana. So they're looking to go to Bart. The Guyanese will have to defend well here. A little over 5 minutes gone in the second half. Score 2 goals apiece. The Guyanese goalkeeper breaking the line, and a player has to be penalized, and as the captain he will go to the half line. He'll have to defend the penalty corner from the back if he chooses to. An excellent goalkeeper, and this could work in the advantage because Stewart, the captain France, was on a quick break. Play broken up. This is Brantford now, finding Guyana captain. Guyana captain trying to go through his legs, trying to put the ball on the Canadian legs to get a penalty corner. Did not succeed in doing so, and this is the wiry Pereira coming away with it.
Very clever play on Pereira's part. Pereira
finding Teixeira. Normalcy resumes now for the Canadians at the back. Pereira to Teixeira. Guyana trying to press with their captain and Hassano. This is Jonathan Roberts back on the court now with a drag flick going just wide, just to the left-hand side of the Guyana goal.
He scored a similar goal in the first game against Guyana.
Yes. And this is the Brantford brothers at the back. This is a Rudy Brantford taking his time, going off the boards, finding Dummett. Dummett goes cross court, and an excellent try by the Guyana skipper France, going just wide of the right post of the Canadian goal.
About centimeters away from the post. I find this young goalkeeper's positioning is excellent. He's covering the angles perfect. Very good goalkeeping.
This is Guyana again. And the Canadians seem not to be getting into the usual running game like we know they can play. The Guyanese really attacking them and having them on the back foot. But this is Canada now. This is Dalwal. This could be an easy goal. It is. Dalwal coming through the center, found by Roberts and putting it away, giving the Canadians the lead. 3 goals to 2. This is Brantford finding Stewart. And Guyana now gains a penalty corner with the Canadian player playing the ball off the back line deliberately. And the umpire was right there, and he said he wouldn't have any of that penalty corner. Guyana will need to capitalize on this penalty corner to get back on even keels as quickly as possible.
10 minutes to go, penalty corner. We should do something positive with this.
And this is the Guyana captain to inbound the ball. France moves out to the stick stopper, drag flick, Excellent save by the Canadian keeper. The ball goes high into the air, resulting in a long corner for Guyana. I must say, I'm very impressed with this Canadian keeper. He's been making some excellent saves. I was watching a team in the warm-ups.
I'm wondering why he's been sitting on the bench so long.
I was watching a team in the warm-ups, watching the team throughout the tournament, and I'm saying he looks so frail. And I'm saying, but he has to have something to be on this Canadian team. And I am seeing it here now. Apparently, like when the game is so quick and fast, like how it is, he's the preferred keeper. But this is Bart now, finding Fernandez. This is Roberts in a dangerous position. Excellent goalkeeping by Scotland of Guyana. And the Canadians, a very foxy and wiry team. This is Pereira now, back to Teixeira. Bart turning. Pereira looking to find Roberts. Roberts guilty of pushing. Guyana now making a substitution. Mackenzie coming on, and you can see Mackenzie has a lot of supporters from his club here, and a penalty corner given to Guyana. When Mackenzie was introduced, there was a loud roar from a section of the crowd. I can see that there is teammates and they're happy, but that looks to me could even be considered a stroke. It's a penalty corner. But Guyana will have to find a way. I think they need to go low. This goalkeeper is very quick in the air and very versatile. They need to go low.
Pretty quick. So what we have to do is stop the ball and switch it left and flick. We have to throw him off completely. When he comes to the first person stopping the ball, he'll be totally out of position. Just put it left and you get a shot on goal. You have to come up with something innovative.
This is Hassano to take it now. Let's see what he'll do.
He listened to me, but he did not convert.
Excellent try.
That is the angle that you need to have the goalkeeper out of position.
Excellent try by the Guyanese. It was stopped by the stick stopper. Hassana dumped it off to Stewart. Stewart had a shot and the shot went just wide, inches away from the Canadian goal. 8 minutes.
Conventional route with the penalty corner is not working with this goalkeeper because it comes out very fast.
8 minutes and a little over remaining for the Guyanese to see if they can actually level things up here with the Canadians. The Canadians though attacking. This is Teixeira going cross court, finding Pereira deep in the Guyana half, and he has given the ball away to Hassano. Hassano now going on the reverse, finds Stewart, and Stewart had a shot, and the Canadian goalkeeper again there to bring up another excellent save. I think Hassano should have gone more to his right, where he would have opened up the play a bit more. When he went his left, he kind of shut the play down. And this is the Canadians now, attacking now down the right side of the Guyana defense. This is a common tactic most teams does. And this is an open shot here for number 11 for Canada, Branco. The Canadians doing a very clever thing. They're taking the ball deep into the right-hand side of the Guyana defense and then swinging it back over, and a player is coming running through the center to get an open shot on goal. That what happened there just now.
All 4 players in defense are on the right side following the ball.
Yeah.
It's unconventional. At least one of the other players should be around the penalty spot, hanging around that area.
No, this is Roberts back on the court. He will be taking this penalty corner for sure. I know he's going to go high.
They're going with the drag flick.
Yeah, he's going to go high. Guyanese will have to come out early. And exactly what I said. I know Roberts is going to go high. And he went high on that occasion. And the Canadians now lead by 2 goals.
We've got to raise our game.
This is Mackenzie now trying to find Domet. Ball taken away by the Canadians. Pereira now finding Fernandez. Fernandez trying to go cross court, but this is Hassano going on the right side this time, trying to open up the game so he could get some space. This is short to Mackenzie. Mackenzie going deep, finding Hassano. Hassano squaring the goalkeepers there. Now Domet loses possession, fouling Fernandez in the process. Roberts taking his time, running the clock down. Very experienced player in Jonathan Roberts. Born in Guyana, playing for Canada. And this is Guyana's Mackenzie being shown a yellow card. Guyana now with 1 player less on the floor. This is Domet. And they're 2 goals behind. And they have a little over 5 minutes to get those 2 goals back. And if possible, get a lead. But this is Domet. I don't know if he's trying to kill some time so that Mackenzie could get on back on the court, but Bart won the ball. The ball goes around. Now this is number 11 for Canada, Branco. Again, trying to have an opportunity to get a shot. This is Hassano now, trying to attack. Hassano having a shot on goal and gaining a penalty corner. Ball raising high in a dangerous manner off the pad of the Canadian keeper, and this resulted in a penalty corner. But the Canadians are questioning.
Harsh but fair against the goalkeeper.
The Canadians questioning all the calls by this Barbadian umpire, Shane Lewis.
I just think there's too much chatter in these games. Players wanting to umpire the game again. That's not what we're here to see.
This is Guyana captain France to inbound. And Hassano misses again. And another try there by the Guyana captain. Ball still live. Branco now winning it. Another penalty corner Guyana has gained. Bart questioning the umpire. Canadians not happy at all. Very upset. And the Guyanese will definitely have to
question everything that the umpires have blown in this last 8 minutes. He wants to umpire the game and play at the same time.
The Canadians are playing a lot of delaying tactics, talking with the umpire, hoping that the time would be running down. Canadians broke the defensive line and a player has to be penalized. Guyana already has a player off. 2 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in this game. Guyana behind by 2 goals. Need to score here to cut the deficit to 1. Oh, an excellent save by Jonathan Roberts on the goal line, denying Guyana a T-show goal.
Brilliant save, stick stop. Brilliant.
Guyana moved the ball to the right side and had a shot by Hassano, but the shot was well saved by Jonathan Roberts on the line. Goalkeeper was nowhere in position. This is Bart having a dash at the Guyana goal. Ball going just outside. Brantford. Over to Dummett. Dummett back to Brantford. Guyana has to get the ball forward. And this is number 5. This could be dangerous for Guyana. Well saved by Scotland. And the Canadians call for a timeout.
Guyanese coach called for a timeout.
The end-to-end stuff. 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock. Canada with a 2-goal cushion. 4 goals to 2.
I'm lost for words looking at this Canadian, this very young Canadian goalkeeper tonight. This guy has kept Guyana out of the game completely with some brilliant goalkeeping. There's no other reason that Canada is in this game because of this young man. He saved everything that they've thrown at him.
And Guyana opting for the kicker back again. Last time we saw Stewart with the kicker back jersey on, he was really throwing himself around for Guyana at the back.
I must give him credit as a goalkeeper. I'm not too sure without the goalkeeping equipment if I'll be willing to lay my body in harm's way as he did the other night. I think he's absolutely bonkers. I mean, you have to be a little crazy to be in the goal, but he's bonkers. Without the goalkeeping equipment, he is throwing himself around. Wow.
And this is Canada with a long corner now.
That's all I can
attacking. Pereira. Glad to take his time to Roberts. Roberts going deep. Again, this is Stewart throwing himself. Getting the ball out. Stewart is throwing himself head first without the headgear.
That's not a... allowed to do that, they should stop the game.
And this could be a goal for Guyana. That will be a stroke. This is the big Brantford diving across and obstructing the Canadian, the tall Canadian forward. And the umpire has awarded a stroke to Canada. It's a little under a minute remaining. Canada with a 2-goal cushion. Roberts will step up and take the penalty. And this is Tony Cole. The reserve keeper has been called on to save against Jonathan Roberts. Like I said, Roberts was born in Guyana and he knows Tony Cole very well. They were childhood friends, so this will be bragging rights. And Jonathan Roberts beats him comprehensively, going high to the left-hand side of Roberts. And Canada now leading 5 goals to 2. Tony Cole will remain on court for the last 45 seconds or more in this game.
This scoreline does not reflect how very good the Guyana team has played tonight. I must give them credit for that. But so far, the Canadians are leading 5 goals to 2.
It means that the Canadians have scored, they've outscored the Guyanese in this half. They scored 3 goals to none against Guyana because the score was 2.
Well, Guyana has created and have had the opportunities to score. But the Canadian goalkeeper has kept them at bay again. This guy has been brilliant in the goal. It's a master stroke by the coach for Canada to put the other goalkeeper to sit and give this guy a chance in goal. This guy's been absolutely brilliant tonight.
Yes, Alan, I fully agree with you. I was kind of surprised when he was substituted. But this is Guyana now. And that's the end of the game. Canada taking the bronze medal away from the Guyanese by 5 goals to 2. Congratulations to the Canadians. An excellent showing by Guyana. I think they can be proud of their performance. They really give it their all. They put all out there on the court. But the Canadians are more oiled and a more experienced unit taking this game away.
This Canadian team had a champion in the goal for the last 10 minutes. I'm going to keep repeating myself. if you've looked at the TV screen today and see how brilliant this young man has been in goal, you would understand why I'm so excited and elated. I would give him goalkeeper this tournament, even though this is the only game he played in. I'm willing to take that punt. The guy has been tremendous in the goal. Every single ball that would look like it was going to score, that young man saved. He was absolutely brilliant in the goal.
Yes. And here's the Canadian taking a victory lap, being led by their inspirational players, thanking the crowd for supporting them.
That young man there kept Canada in the game.
The young Canadian keeper, Kapazi, Adam Kapazi, had an excellent game in goal, coming in like about 10 minutes after the first half had started, saving